Kendall Jenner answered very private questions for Harry Styles. Okay, so Harry Styles was filling in for James Corden, singing English dude, and his ex-girlfriend, Kendall Jenner, was a guest while Harry was hosting, okay? And they played the game, spill your guts or fill your guts, I thought it was a sex game. So, but whatever, so they're playing, but apparently it's about food. And in this game, he asked Kendall, so what happens is if you don't answer a question, you have to eat something disgusting, right? So within this game, he asked Kendall to rank her siblings from best to worst parent. And if she didn't answer, she had to eat 1,000-year-old eggnog, whatever. Okay, so let's see what she says.
Rob is number 1.
Okay.
And then he's so good to his daughter. And then, I mean, that's so hard. They're all amazing.
Drink the eggnog.
No! No, and then it would be like Chloe, Kim, Kylie,
Oh, Kenny. La Courtney is not going to like that. Because Courtney doesn't like anything unless it's an organically grown, gently grown chia seed from Switzerland. But, I mean, okay, I'm not surprised where Kylie is on the list. She's 22, she's a billionaire mom, she works, whatever. I get it. But Courtney, aren't you leaving the show because your family's such a priority? Oh my. And I guess, I don't know, maybe Poosh has exploded all over the internet and taken over. I just feel like Courtney's such a stick in the mud. I mean, Rob being number one, let's have a baby. And 2, I think that like Kendall loves like all of the other siblings are very like emotionally raw and out there and share everything, but Rob and Kendall are the most private. And I think like Kendall's cool with going over Rob's place and like, does he have his own place? I don't know. Rob's house and watching a movie together, whatever, hanging out where everybody else has to like always be on Instagram and this and that. And, like, let's consult the science of it all, okay? Rob, a Pisces, Kendall, a Scorpio, water signs. Hello, that's why Rob and I make a perfect match. And Courtney is an Aries, okay? This is why. Fire and water do not see eye to eye, besides the fact that Kendall is 6 feet tall and Courtney is 4'11". That's not the point. I mean, emotionally, okay? Like, and you know what? I hardly get along with Aries. This is Julie Graphics, don't look at me like that. But they continue the game, and Kendall asked Harry, which songs on your last album were about me? Because apparently they dated, and they were on a yacht, and she sat on his lap one time, and they dated or whatever. But listen to me, I've sat on my guy friend's lap, and we haven't fucked. And I've sat on Martin's lap, and he hasn't fucked me, and I'm just as tight. Okay, so Harry decided to eat the gross food, which was cod sperm. And everyone's like, oh, he probably is too shy to say which ones. But I think it's because he didn't write any about her. And he doesn't know how to fucking tell her. So he was just like, instead of saying, none, darling. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna fucking drink the cod sperm. And you know what? This whole time, he has a little twinkle in his eye. And Harry's starting to grow on me, and he never has before. I've never been a Harry Styles girl, ever in my life. But the winds are changing. My sails are setting. Look at him. Did you see the Adore You video? He is so fucking gorgeous in it. Can we have a couple pics? Stop on this one. What is it? Also, I'd like you to know that a lot of people say that our cameraman, Stormy Steven, looks like Mr. Harry Styles. We're gonna add his Instagram in the bio of this episode. So, there's another pic. Okay, let's take a moment of silence and stare at this together. 1, 2, 3. So cute! Okay, guys, so Another question was like, who is the most unlikable supermodel? And they asked Kendall, and she didn't want to answer, so she ate the salmon smoothie. Disgusting. But like, Kendall, just say it's Winnie Harlow. Just say it. We all fucking know it. Molly Righty Producy thought that it was Kaya, but I don't think it's Kaya's fault that maybe she's in a caca mood because she's dating Pete Davidson. That must be very, very stressful. And his dick is huge. You know what I mean? That has to be very, very stressful on her little teeny tiny body. Okay, so Kendall, just like give us the gossip. Give us the gossip. I always insist that I'm an open book. You can ask me anything. I'll talk about it. Ask me, we'll talk, right? So Molly said, oh, you are? You do? You want to talk about everything? So she thought that we should play the game. You know what? I love her. Everyone's like, oh, work with your best friend. It's going to be so much fun, you know? And she's not going to use your secrets against you. Okay, so, and also she's a Taurus moon, so she saw the opportunity and she took it. Okay, so they come up with some questions for me. And because they are rude, I do not know them. And they've set up some gross food that I also do not know what it is that I have to eat if I do not want to answer. Okay, so here we go. This is my first time looking at these cards, and here I am with Harry.
Wait till she reads the card.
No, let them see the food first. Oh, you want me to read it? This is my show, but it's not. Which boss do you like?
Read it out loud.
Which boss do you like better, Tom or Greg? Or eat the pickle with mayo? Oh, thank you so much, Molly. Guys, my least favorite food, touching it is disgusting. My least favorite food in the entire world is pickles. And everyone knows that mayo is the inferior condiment. Ah! Okay, no, you know what?
Oh.
Oh, we have to have a talk. Oh my God. My eyes are watering. I was out yesterday because I was throwing up. Oh my God, it's all over me. Ew. Oh, ew. Okay, number 2. I get it because it's number 2. What's your worst poop story? Or ketchup oatmeal?
Trying to show everyone.
Okay, I'll say it.
Oh.
I don't want to do it. Poop story? I always wanted to be a sex symbol. Oh, you're gonna hold it for me? Okay, so one time when I used to work in wardrobe as a stylist, we were at this location, like two houses down from my house. And I really had to go to the bathroom, but there was a trailer for talent, right? So I was like, I can literally go to my house and do what I gotta do, or I can go to the trailer. And I chose a trailer, and the guy that was in front of me, he was on the crew, and he was like, oh, just make sure the water's on, it's a little finicky. So I made sure the water was on or whatever, and I did my business, and it wouldn't flush. So then I took the toilet paper and I wrapped it around my hand. And I tried to, you know how sinks have those holes? I tried to just, excuse me, but it got everywhere. So then I left the trailer, and that same guy that was in before me was right outside the door smoking a cigarette. And he's like, everything okay? And I was like, someone went into the bathroom and put poop everywhere. So then I told Molly Righty Producy's brother and his friends, and they all call me Poop Girl. Next. Rank the staff from favorite to least favorite. or eat a pre-licked Cheeto by Molly. Oh. That was disgusting. Be right after this break. Molly's my least favorite. Thank you so much for watching. You've made my day, you've made my year. I can't wait to see you again. If you liked what you watched, why don't you just subscribe so we can keep chatting?